Another myth I hear about a lot is oils are very bad, fats are very bad for you. You should not be consuming any fat at all, or cooking oils should be used only in a certain way, or only a certain kind of cooking oil should be used. Coconut oil is the best, or olive oil is the best. These are all things that I have been hearing. So I would like to offer a certain amount of clarification in this matter. Fats are another nutrient that is, fats are one of the nutrients that are definitely necessary for our body. Our body has, fats play a very important role in our body in hormone functioning and in making sure our immune system is working strong, and fats are also necessary to make certain enzymes in the body. Different kinds of functions are played by fats in our body. So in that case, we do need some dietary fat also, right? So that part is clear. It's not that we should not eat any fats, but we should be careful about the kind of fats that we choose. So what are the kind of fats, or what are the sources of fat that we should be careful about? As long as the fat is naturally occurring in some food and you are eating that food, the fat comes with the fat soluble vitamins as well as a certain amount of fiber depending on the source of fats. But if you are taking fat in the form of processed fat, say extracted from something, that is when you should really be careful about limiting the amount of that extracted fat that you consume. So example of extracted fats are all your cooking oils as well as ghee and butter that we typically use in Indian cooking as well, or just adding ghee while eating. So these are all extracted fats. That is why we should be careful about the quantity in which we take these fats. And when it comes to the types of these fats that can be used or that can be used sparingly, is make sure whatever that fat that you want to use for cooking is almost liquid at room temperature or at 25 degrees. General room temperature, not like 40 degrees room temperature, but about 25 degrees. Whatever cooking oil that you are using should be liquid. So that kind of eliminates or reduces our ability to include coconut oil and palm oil and even ghee and butter to an extent. So be a little watchful of the amount of these oils that are solid at room temperature. You don't need to completely give them up, but reduce the frequency with which that oil is used as well as reduce the quantity in which that oil is used. Otherwise, even when you are using liquid oils, oil that is liquid at room temperature, make sure that you use a very reasonable quantity. So to give you an idea, per person, not more than 20 to 25 grams of total oil should be used per day. So if you are a household of 4 people and 4 adults, then you should not be using more than 100 grams of cooking oil or butter or ghee, everything together per day, which says about 1 kg of oil that you purchase should serve you for 10 days. So as long as you can keep track of your oil consumption like this, you can ensure the safety or health of yourself and your family. Next, the oil that is not visible to us like fat, how visible oils are the edible oils that we use for cooking and all. So this other kind of oil is not visible to us, but we know that fat is present in that foods. Example, very good example of this is all the nuts and seeds that we include in our diet. So all the nuts and seeds include more of unsaturated fatty acids, which are heart healthy and which also have some anti-inflammatory properties. And especially because these are still in the form of food and they are not extracted, they are also very good sources of antioxidants and antioxidant-like vitamins like vitamin A and vitamin E. So you can include these nuts and seeds, different kinds of seeds, examples being almonds, walnuts, cashew nuts, pistachios, peanuts, sunflower seeds, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, flax seed, different kinds of all these nuts and seeds can and should be included in our diet. And when it comes to the portion size of these, make sure you are eating your fistful, closed fistful of nuts and seeds. A total portion of the nuts and seeds you consume in an entire day should be, you should be able to fit all of those in your closed fist. That is the portion size of good kind of fats that you need in your daily diet. So as long as you follow these rules and not excessively eat deep fried foods or bakery foods. Bakery foods are like notorious for using excessive amounts of ultra processed oils as well as trans fats, and also fats that are not visible to us. Like when you look at bakery foods, they don't even, when you look at deep fried foods, you can at least see the oil, feel the oil, you know they are fried. But in case of bakery foods, you can really not see the oil, but the oil is between, or the fat is between that flaky layers of the pizza or pastry or different kinds of foods that you're eating. So limit consumption of these bakery products as well as cookies and biscuits, most of the junk food, chips and also pizzas, burgers, pastries, all these things. So keep your junk food consumption to a bare minimum. And what I mean by bare minimum is not once a week, but really a very special occasion. A very special occasion is something that comes only once a year. So do not mistake it for a weekend that comes once every week. As long as you stick to these very special occasions and monitor your intake of these unhealthy fats, fats can actually do you a lot of good. In fact, fats help you feel satiety, so you are not extremely hungry every now and then. Like, eating a fistful of nuts when you are hungry or as a between meal snack can actually make you feel satiety and not very hungry by next meal. In fact, research shows that it can regulate regulate hunger as well as help you maintain a good body weight. So make sure you include the good fats and be moderate about the cooking oils. Restrict or completely, as much as you can, completely avoid the junk food. When you take care of these things, fats can be very helpful to your health. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and share this video with more number of people who might benefit from this information. Also, for more health related and diet related content, subscribe to nutrifulyou. Thank you.